Hi, hello friends, I am back for another video. I haven't posted in a while and I know that I am finally settled into my new place, so that's super awesome. If I'm talking a lot quieter than normal, it is because life update here. My fiance is asleep in my room right now. I wasn't feeling well, so he was taking care of me. Aww, but he's asleep in my room right now. And I wasn't feeling well, so I decided I was going to make a video. Well, I decided I was going to edit a video, but then I had previously recorded this video and it just like wasn't importing fully, so I'm just going to re-record it. So my updates of this video, since this is going to be an update slash TBR video, is, like I said, I'm engaged. I don't know if he's actually been on my channel yet, but I'm engaged to Doug, so if he is on my channel, then that's that. If not, then I'll definitely get him onto my channel at some point so y'all can meet him. But if you creep my social media, you would see him all over social media. So yeah, there is that. Like I said, I'm in my new place, so we have that. And then I have a lovely kitten that I got. Come here, Cambria. This is my pride and joy. Why you do that? So this is Cambria. She's my little calico kitten. So those are all my life updates. That, and I kind of chopped off my hair, if you guys couldn't tell, but you guys probably don't really remember. Wait, I had gotten like down to here, and then I cut off like 3 inches. So yeah. So now on to the actual book part of this. I am finally getting back into reading. And video making, since things are finally calming down in my life. So this is going to be my August TBR. I have a very ambitious TBR for somebody who just got out of a reading slump. So we will see how this goes. A lot of this is finishing of a series, continuing of a series, and stuff like that. There are 2 books that are not like a part of a series, and not fiction as well. So they're non-fiction, Brittany. So I'm just gonna start with the non-fiction ones. So I have Leaning on Empty by Wayne Cordero. I think I've talked about this book quite a bit on this channel. If not, this is basically a book on how to keep yourself filled and your spirit filled when you are a leader or a pastor, because it is so easy to let go of yourself and not care for yourself while you're caring for other people. And I decided to pick this up this month because my senior year is starting in like a month, and I'm going to be interning, working full-time, and taking 19 credits, so it's going to be very easy for me to not take care of myself as much. So I really want to reread this just so I can prepare myself. Next is a book. I'm a leader at my youth group at this current moment, and so we were all given books on how to lead a small group. So this is something I have to read, and since I haven't been there in a bit, since we've had an actual small group, I'm going to try and get myself like acquainted with this book. It is a very short read, and it's filled with like pages with like quotes on it and stuff like that. So we have Lead Small, 5 Big Ideas Every Small Group Leader Needs to Know by Reggie Joiner and Tom Shefchunas. So this is the book. It's very short, and like it's very, I want to say hands-on for a book, but it's not like hands-on, if you know what I mean. It's very interactive. That's what I'm trying to say. So those are the 2 non-fiction books. Now I'm gonna start with the books that are finishing a series, which is all of them except 2. Awesome. Way to go, Brittany. So we have Catacomb by Madeline Rowe. This is the 3rd and final book in the Asylum series. Basically, this book is about a group of teenagers who get accepted into this like accelerated learning program for college for the summer, and they find out some weird things going on that had gone on in this college. It was previously an asylum, and so this is the 3rd book in that series. Alright, so the next books we have are The Iron Daughter and the Iron Knight. These are the last two books in the Iron Fae series. Basically, this series is about a half fairy princess named Megan, and she is trying to discover her powers after her family had kept it a secret from her, and she goes and visits her birth fairy dad, and things hit the fan. And so I don't really fully remember where the second book left off, so that might be something I have to reread or just like read a synopsis of. But we have these for the last two books. Then we have the last two books in the Vampire Academy series. So we have Spiritbound and The Last Sacrifice, both by Richelle Mead. This is the fifth and the sixth book in the series. I have not been in this world in a while, and I will be having a review coming up on my channel shortly of a book called Singing Fire, and it was very heavily like creature based, but one of the creatures in there was vampires, and so it made me really want to jump back into this series, just because I'm kind of missing the world, and the relationship in that book kind of reminds me of the relationship in these books, both of the relationships actually. So we have these two. Then the last book that finishes off series after this, I still have two more books. We have Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. This is the last book in the, almost said Girl of Florence and Roses, that is not it, in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. I had to think there. So this is the last book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Basically, if you guys don't know what the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy is about, it's about a girl named Karou, and she's a chimera, and she falls in love with an angel, and things happen, and more things happen, and things continue to happen, and then things hit the fan. That's me telling you the synopsis without spoiling it. So we have this. The last two books are books in a series. The one has another book after it, the other one doesn't. So we have A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the second book to the A Darker Shade of Magic series trilogy thing. I don't know if it's a series or a trilogy or what. I just know I have Conjuring of Light as well. But if you did not know, this book is about a guy named Kel, and he can travel through Londons. So there's Red London, White London, Grey London, and then the Forbidden Black London, and he meets this girl named Lila Bard, and they're kind of going through life when an artifact from Black London falls into his possession, and so he's kind of just being chased for this artifact, and he has to figure out what to do with it. So there is this book. The last and certainly not least, we have The Dark Days Pact by Alison Goodman. This is the second book in the Dark Days Club series. This is about a girl named Lady Helen, and she is a reclaimer, and so she kills deceivers, which are pretty much like demons, and she is with this guy named Lord Carlston, and so she's kind of trying to figure out how to be a reclaimer, and he's teaching her. And this is the second book to that. I absolutely adored the first book, so I'm hoping I will like this one just as much. So those are all the books I hoped to read in the month of August. I will start reading Dreams of Gods and Monsters probably after I record this video. It is currently like 6 in the morning on July 30th, so there is that. Like I said, this is a very ambitious TBR, but I'm hoping to get back into reading, especially if the book after the book I just read kind of got me out of a reading slump and want me back into reading some more. So I'm hoping these books will keep me out of the reading slump, so I can at least have one thing that I really enjoy doing during this school year to keep me a bit sane. But sorry for being so gone and like wishy-washy with my videos and not being constant and stuff like that. Life has just been really hectic. I'm hoping that since I am finally officially like settled down, I'll be able to post more and stuff like that. What is this? But if you like this video, you should give it a huge thumbs up, and you should definitely hit that red button below to be subscribed to my channel and see any more of my new videos that will be coming out. I have a review coming your guys' way of a really awesome book that I think everyone should read, so you have a promise of that. If you want to be my friend on any of my social media, I'll leave those links in the description box down below. You can create my Instagram, you can see all about the engagement. Well, not all about the engagement, but like you can see pictures and stuff like that. If you have any video requests or would like to leave your August TBR in the comments down below, whether it be a link or just a comment, you can leave those. I definitely would like to watch your videos or chit chat with you guys about what you plan on reading in August. But until next time, bye guys.